Welcome along, amigos. I'm your cocktail guide, Dre Masso, and I can't wait to introduce today's drinking video. Welcome, cocktail enthusiasts, to a journey of taste, tradition, and, of course, tequila. Today we dive into the iconic Paloma cocktail and our star ingredient, Altos Tequila. Distilled from the finest blue agave, this tequila is the embodiment of authenticity, bringing the true spirit to this drink. The Paloma has become so popular around the world. In Mexico, it's more popular than the margarita and treated as the national cocktail. Today, we're unraveling this amazing drink together right here. Our journey begins with Altos Tequila, made with passion and precision by master distillers. They are the true professionals who follow and respect the traditional way of crafting the liquid. That is how you make good tequila. Its smooth texture and well-balanced flavour make it the perfect base for the cocktail prepared today. This is the kind of Paloma you'd find in cantinas all across Mexico. So let's go straight into the Paloma, exploring both its traditional roots and modern twists thanks to Altos Plata. As you can see, we're going to make 4 expressions of Paloma, and I'm going to start off with the most important, I think, which is the classic or the cantina style Paloma. Now, pick up your highball. Something that is vital for the Paloma is a salt rim, so it's not going to go without. Simply squeeze that piece of citrus around the edge and then dip it into some good quality salt. Again, this is Malden sea salt. It's got a lovely taste and texture, and then you can just tap the excess salt off it. And then let's add some cubed ice. Followed by the hero of the drink. Of course, it's Altos Plata. It's 2 ounces. That's not my normal measure to go with. 60 mils if you're converting it. And that goes over the top of the ice into the highball. Put that back where we found it. And then 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. I've just prepared that. That's 30 mils. Now, you could add a teaspoon of agave or leave it without. I'm going to just put in a little bit of agave here just to balance the citrus over there. Okay, what are we missing? A grapefruit soda. As with everything, go for something that's of premium quality. We're making a very traditional cantina drink, but we want to make it premium. Give everything a good stir. And then just to finish off, the garnish, and it could be lemon or lime, but I really favour these wonderful pink grapefruit slices. So that's Paloma number 1, Cantina Paloma, just like the ones you'll find all over Mexico. Okay, I want to show you another enticing version of the Paloma, sometimes known as the all juice Paloma. I like to call it the crafted Paloma. What we've done is dissected these ingredients and made a fresh version, so I'm going to start building it. We also have a salt rim, but this time it's salt mixed with red peppercorns, which is a delicious alternative. We're not going to be using a fizzy soda, so this is going to be a still version, and we're going to start by getting the shaker, filling it with ice cubes. Okay, so the grapefruit part is 60 mils or 2 ounces. This is a lovely ruby grapefruit. And then instead of the normal or traditional lime juice, we're using lemon juice. And it is approximately the juice of half a lemon. That's about 30 mils. And then that can go straight in there. Always with the Paloma, I like to add a little pinch of salt. That's very traditional. And then, as before, just a teaspoon of this delicious agave nectar. Now, we can't forget the hero. This is Altos Plata once again. 2 ounces, 60 mils. Just gets placed straight in there. And what we need to do is give this cocktail a quick and hard shake So shake it together, flip it around, just like so. All of those flavors come together, and then into my glass that has that beautiful salt and pink peppercorn rim, just like so. What I could do is add a lovely basil leaf for fragrance, or again, the slice of pink grapefruit. There you have it, the crafted Paloma. The natural sweetness of the grapefruit, the kick of the fresh lemon, and the smooth, balanced taste of Altos Plata. It's a soothing, super refreshing retreat. Although our crafted Paloma is made in a slightly different way, it doesn't shy away from delivering that authentic Mexican vibe, which we love, of course. Cocktail's now finished and it's ready for you to enjoy. Remember that a good cocktail is like a good story, with its own character and narrative. Shall we move on to another version? Let's give a little twist to this drink. Let's talk about another cocktail. It's just as lavish in taste as it is in appearance. This one is the Smoky Paloma. Out of all of the Palomas, this is the one with the most distinctive flavor. It's called Smoky because it uses a tiny amount of mezcal in addition to the tequila. We're going to follow the process of the traditional Paloma. First of all, let's get the glass ready. As always, I'm going to take a nice glass. You can see that I've given it a salt rim. You could use a smoked salt if you can get your hands on that. That would be a great version. And then fill the glass with ice. Just like so. Followed by our Altos Plata. And that's 60 mils or 2 ounces going straight over the ice. Like before, it's 1 ounce or 30 mils of fresh lime juice. And once again, hint of agave. So it would be about a teaspoon or bar spoon. And then a nice pink grapefruit soda. Filling it, just leaving a little bit of room at the top because this smoky ingredient has to come into the equation. Now, not all mezcals are smoky, this one is, and just with 1 spoon, 5 mils, is going to transform this Paloma from what was a traditional cantina style Paloma to now a nice smoky version. Put that to the side. Let me give this a good stir to blend all the flavors. As with most Palomas, also a little pinch of salt. I'm going to give that one more turn. And then we had a grapefruit slice before, so I'm going to go with a lime wedge. That pops out the top of the glass. Lovely, lovely pink hue there. And there you have it, the smoky version of the Paloma. Now that's a drink with a very special taste. If you're looking for an even stronger flavor profile, and you're the kind of person that likes spice, here comes another kind of Paloma variation just for you. The jalapeno spicy Paloma, ladies and gentlemen. For this version of the cocktail, what you need is what you see right here. We're going to be using 2 ounces or 60 mils of Altos Plata tequila, the same quantity of pink grapefruit juice. We're going to use a little bit of lime juice, a teaspoon of agave syrup, of course, as with all of them, pinch of salt. The difference here is that we're going to be using some spicy jalapeno chili pepper. Now, at the end, we're going to top that off with some pink grapefruit soda. Let's get going. I'm going to start by preparing my highball glass. Nice, clean, beautiful rustic glass there. And then wet the rim, as always, with a piece of citrus. I'm using lime, and that can get dipped into your preferred salt. Here I have something that we've brought back from Mexico. And this is a delicious salt chili mix. It's got some dried lime in there, and that complements the flavor. Looks great too. And then take your shaker glass, whatever you're going to use. Let's start with the chili component because we want to kind of get that crushed at the bottom. So depending on how spicy you like it, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices, in they go. That smells good. And then let's put everything else on top. Let's put the tequila in. As I mentioned before, 2 ounces, 60 mils. Already they're infusing together. And the same quantity of grapefruit juice. The lime juice was 30 ml. In she goes. And then once again, this agave syrup, equal parts agave and water, just 1 teaspoon, just to balance out the citrus. So, step 1, add ice and shake. I'm going to combine all of those wonderful flavors together. Oh, already that's smelling lovely and spicy. And then I want to strain back most of the ice and also the chili in there. You could leave the chili in, but it will get super spicy. Just like so. Add more ice. And then lastly, a jet of pink grapefruit soda. Look at that. And then what should we use for garnish? It feels like we should use that wedge of lime that I used to salt the glass. That can sit in there. And then lastly, a couple of these wonderful, fragrant and spicy jalapeno chili coins. And there you have it. That, my friends, is the spicy jalapeno paloma. Let's give it a smell. Let's give it a taste. Beautiful aroma. And that's a really good taste. Enjoy. There's also a wonderful version of this spicy paloma done in a frozen style. You can find the recipe through the link right in the description below. And have fun trying to make new ways to make delicious cocktails. What a nice journey we've had today. Well, at least I have. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. From the rustic charm of the traditional paloma to the cheeky kick of the smoky and spicy paloma. We've climbed a few different taste levels. Choose one that speaks to you the most. Or if you like, go all in and try them all. Maybe not all at once, otherwise you might end up dancing the Macarena on the kitchen table. So our voyage comes to an end, and although the paloma is an amazing drink to try out, the real star of this cocktail is a good tequila base. And that for me is Altos Tequila. And now it's your turn to craft your own paloma and serve it to your loved ones or yourself. Give yourself a treat. We invite you to share your paloma creations using Altos Tequila tequila on social media. If you've been intrigued by the art of tequila-based cocktails, discover 4 more drink recipes in the video you'll find in the description section below. You'll also find a link to our articles about mastering the perfect smoky paloma and also the spicy paloma. Please check it out. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and join us in our next cocktail expedition. More exotic mixtures await. So, until next time, cheers to your cocktail adventures, and remember, it's easy to make bar quality drinks at home with Altos Tequila. Salud. Subscribe for more Cocktail Chronicles with Altos Plata.